mean, I'm so pleased because to win the Derek Hodgson trophy too is just fabulous for me, because I knew Derek, and I'm sitting talking to you from the house which he once owned. And I came for lunch here, and my wife and I ended up buying the place, which actually made it the most expensive lunch in the whole of history, I think. I'm always pleased to win prizes because it always helps the book that you've kind of written. But to win this one is particularly special.
Yeah, an extra poignancy. The book is a biography of Sir Neville Cardus, who was the former Guardian cricket correspondent, but former chair of the Cricket Writers Club as well, as it happens. Yes. Tell me first of all why it was you wanted to write the book.
I think Cardus has always fascinated me. I mean, I kind of grew up reading Cardus. Once I saw the BBC programmes, which were originally broadcast. He did interviews with John Arlott in 1973. And I went and kind of hunted him out, and I just thought, goodness, I didn't know much then about the kind of period that he was actually writing about. I didn't know that much about most of the kind of players he was writing about either. But he just had this wonderful way of conveying something about a particular day, which in my case probably happened 50 years ago, and yet it seemed alive and it seemed kind of fresh.
One of the things about biographies always is to not just look at the good parts of somebody's character, but everybody has flaws. And you highlight the fact that occasionally, as a news reporter, he fabricated some quotes.
Well, he did, yes. I mean, he was kind of one of those people who could never resist adding a punchline to something. And they were mostly actually jokes. And he didn't use quotes very often. I mean, he was one of those people who just thought, rather like one of his contemporaries, J.M. Kilburn, thought the kind of game was more in there important than it was, rather than what somebody said about it. But yes, I mean, he did like to just add that one sort of punchline, really, that would just lift up a particular sort of anecdote.
Well, congratulations on winning the award. Who would you like to thank in particular?
Well, I mean, I'd like to thank Roddy Bloomfield, who is the publisher. And when I was trying to sell the book, there were lots of publishers who would have taken it, but they didn't have the same in their enthusiasm as Roddy did, because he was a Cardus fan. And I think that he enjoyed the book simply because it was about another journalist, and it was about writing, and it was about cricket. And Roddy's a member of the MCC, and he kind of loves the game. And I think it brought back an awful lot of memories for him. And I think without him, it might have been a different kind of book, really. But I think it's always nice when you've got a publisher who is absolutely committed to the work that you're actually doing.
We're delighted for you, Duncan. Many congratulations.
Thanks so much, Alison.